Hello. Today's video is from Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens and racism. This is one of the things Candace Owens lives for. We all know Candace and we know her stance concerning this and that. Anyway, I'm really interested in this video. Before we dive into the video, my name is Ogechi. This is Ogechi Reaction. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, hello, thank you for stopping. Do well to click on the red subscribe button if you haven't. Like this video, share, comment, drop a comment. So it's important that I watch through till the end so you understand what we are trying to talk about here. I'm dropping my third video because of this video and after this video. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. Do not forget to turn on post notification bell if you haven't. Let's dive straight into this video, okay?
Go ahead.
Alright, so I'll start off with my credentials since apparently they matter.
Oh, they definitely don't matter.
I'm an 8-year military veteran. I'm a college student. I'm a black woman. And I believe that white privilege exists. So we're going to start with that.
Thank you for your service.
And the reason why white privilege exists is because you guys refuse to acknowledge the history that put people in this position. You want to tell me that white privilege doesn't exist when white people had a upper hand for 250 years to develop generational wealth, and that black people didn't get the right to vote until the 60s, and you're going to tell me that white privilege doesn't exist?
So,
that sounds like it exists because you guys got the upper hand.
What's funny about that is blacks were doing better during
Why
that time.
Why do we always call people blacks?
No, because you
did.
Black.
Can we just be black people? Can we just be like African Americans or something? Why are we just
the black
blacks?
community? How would you like it said? What makes you feel better on the inside?
Really, anything else other
I
than
don't
what
know.
you're
Tell me. I'll say how you want
Anything
it.
else
I'll package
other
it
than-
how you need it. Tell me what makes you feel
Literally anything else other than what you're saying.
Okay,
But please
anything
finish
else.
your point.
Why is that anything else, right? In the Jim Crow era, blacks were doing better. Economically, we're outpacing whites under the Jim Crow era than we were doing.
Let's
than we are
see.
doing.
It probably has to do with the fact that we had our own communities before the fucking KKK came and burned them down.
The KKK were Democrats, but give me a second. So after $22 trillion of government handouts and a black president
after how many
for
years of
8 years, the
slavery
black
and
community is
44
worse off
white
today than we
presidents,
were in the Jim
44
Crow era. How
white
is
male
that possible?
presidents,
Oh, I know.
97.
Can we just hear what each other is trying to say? Okay, can we just hear one person? Like, the girl is trying to, I think she's a college student, right? I think she's a college student. She's trying to ask a question and Candace is trying to respond and they are clashing and I can't even hear anything. Let me know if you can hear anything they are saying. Let me know. I understand or I get what she's trying to say, but we need to hear each other out so that we can actually understand what we are trying to say, because right now I don't know what's going on. I can't even hear anything.
Presidents, 97%
white
male Congress.
So you're actually the reason why people like us can't do well, because they've sold you our oppression and you bought it. Blacks were doing better under the Jim Crow era.
If you acknowledge the oppression of other people, we can heal from it.
No, we
but
can't.
if you want
No,
to
we
ignore
can't.
it, we won't
can't.
have anything happen.
That's not how this works. Dialogue and acknowledging things doesn't make us suddenly rich.
So,
You see the problem with this white privilege thing? We've been sold this ideology for years. Like, we've been sold this mentality. We bought this mentality for the longest time. And it seems like we are oppressed. Why? Why? It seems like we are so oppressed that we're just, I don't know, we just have this white privilege mentality. We just feel like it is crazy. Like, look at just look at the way she just walked out because she didn't want to hear Candace out. Like, oh my gosh.
there's a question I do want to ask, which I can't seem to get an answer. What can she not do in America that a white person can do? What opportunity? You served in the military. You've made good choices. You're getting rewarded for them. You're going to live in the American middle class. What privilege do I have that you don't have that is based on skin color, not on wealth or...
That is it. Because we have this mentality already, we just think that we cannot have what we want, what you work for. What is it now? He's trying to ask, what is it that you're in America and you're a black woman, right? She's in the military. So what is it that you want or you've worked hard for that you do not have? that you think that you do not have based on your skin color or your race or where you're from. What? This is 2024. I don't think this thing still exists. Yes, we already have this mentality of white privilege, where you get to a certain place, or because he's white, he's privileged to this, he has this because he's white and all those things. We need to get better, update our mentality, basically.
Socioeconomic status, please.
The fact that you are sitting here with like little to no education trying to talk to people about white privilege is white privilege.
Tell me one thing I said that's wrong, and don't use an argument from authority.
That's like so.
Make a good argument.
I have a degree.
Don't cite your credentials.
This girl is quite rude. I love it when we are trying to have a conversation and we are not agreeing with whatever we are saying, but let's not be rude. Let's try not to be rude. Now, he was trying to ask a question, and then she came up to say, because you're sitting there with little or no education.
Authority, I'm telling you my life experience.
That's not your life experience.
Name
That's a degree.
Really? I'm sorry. Did you live my life?
That means nothing.
Did you live my life?
That means that's a
Name
degree.
one thing
You're not smarter than him because you have a degree. Just so you know
that
that. That's a
I
fallacy.
can't do.
That's a fallacy.
Name one thing that you can't do that I can do.
I don't know. I can't make a whole $1.
What? You can't? Why?
Oh my God.
You're trying to tell me in the...
Do you see the problem? This girl actually has a very low self-esteem or a very low mentality. Now she's saying because he's I'm not sure about Charlie Kirk. I'm not sure, right? She's saying because since he doesn't have a formal education or something like that, and because she has a formal education, this is 2024. This is 2024. You can't say you are better than someone because you have a BSc certificate. Like how people are upgrading. Even people that are not formally educated, they are doing better than people that are educated. Like, let's upgrade our mentality. To be honest, we need to upgrade our mentality. This 2024, you can't go around thinking this way because you're educated or because you have a formal education, you have a BS, you have a master's, you think you're better than. There are people that are doing 10 times better than you that have no formal education. A lot of wealthy people who have made it in this world do not have formal education.
In the military, women aren't paid the same as men for equal
You
work?
can't just rub it in on
the
people's
military, up
faces.
until 2 years ago, women weren't even allowed to do most of the jobs that men
Answer the
could
question.
do.
You just said you couldn't make $1. You said you could not make $1. You served in the military, which
Not
is...
to mention that people in the military actually get paid a bullshit wage, but we're not going to
All
talk
right,
about
so
that.
now we're moving
Yeah,
over
let's
to
talk
now
about.
we're moving
No,
over
no,
to-
no, no. Let's
nothing
talk
to do
about
with
for a
skin
second
color.
that you want to say that everyone in the military
What can I not
paid a
do?
shitty wage,
Feminist
so
lie,
that makes it
radical
right.
feminist lie, and they also sell. There's so many different ways they sell you your oppression, and she has purchased all of them today. So right now we are on sexism, right? So she's saying that I can't make a full $1. Yes, you can. If women stop going in,
I bet he got paid more to be here than you did.
Speaking, okay. If women stop going into career fields like fashion and Vogue and journalism,
psychology.
and we start going into fields like
Engineering.
engineering
Business.
and hard academics,
Finance.
we will make the exact same money that
If
men
not more.
make. The wage gap is a myth and a
myth.
lie. It's a myth and a lie, okay?
Can I say...
It's actually a myth and a lie. I understand that you need to be oppressed, but you have just heard from 2 black people that haven't purchased their oppression from the Democrat Party. Respect that.
And what frustrates me is you served our country, which deserves to be applauded. And you have lived a life of a victor, and you have the gumption to tell me you're a victim without evidence. You were not able to cite one thing that you cannot do that I can do. If you make good choices, you will get those choices rewarded. And you brought 0 evidence except an argument from an authority and an insult to my lack of a college degree, of which I am so proud of because I'm not indoctrinated because I didn't go to college.
I mean, she didn't do well. I can understand probably she has an experience that probably she has had some experiences with racism and, you know, people being racist and all of those things. But try and be civil, try and argue clean. You don't have to be rude, you don't have to be insultive. You are not better than him because you have a degree. You are not. We need to upgrade our mentality. We need to update our mentality and the way we think. If you work hard, you get a reward for what you have worked for. Whether you're a male or you're a female. If women start doing men's businesses, they will earn as much as men. This is 2024. Nobody has that mentality anymore. If you want to get paid as much as a man, then do a man's job. Go into engineering, go into carpentry, go and start, digging up holes for boreholes and all those things. Things men do. Go and start doing them and get paid as a man. You will even get even more pay because you're a woman. We moved from racism to feminism, like femininity. How? I mean, we need to do better, honestly. I think the world has gone past this. We just have this, we just feel oppressed, or we are just hurting from the past. People have moved on past this, all of this. I think young people need to, reorient themselves and get better with their understanding and their knowledge, and let them understand and know that if you work for something, you get what you want wherever you are, whether you're in America, you're in Africa, you're in Australia, anywhere you are. You work, and there's nothing like white privilege anymore. It was sold to us. It's a lie. It's a scam. Okay, let's get better and update our mentality, basically. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this conversation. Let me know what you think about white privilege. I mean, we moved from that to to something else. Anyway, but let me know your thoughts. Drop your thoughts in the comment section, and like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next episode. Bye bye.